You are watching a master at work.
What's happening, everybody? It's Steve Merkel, or Merkel for short. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day out there. Today's video is going to be on Destiny's Iron Banner. Is it the same as Crucible, or is it different than Crucible now? And if it is different, what are the main changes? Also, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I did in this gameplay to find success playing solo in the Iron Banner, because that can be really difficult. Now, my team didn't win, but I did pretty much everything I could to slay out and cap some objectives. So, the gameplay in the background is 40 kills, and I think I got like a 3.0 KD. It's solo, and it's on Firebase Delphi, I think the name of the map is. And it's probably one of the better multiplayer maps in Destiny. All the action seems to go down at B, and most people just run there all game. So if you can hold down that flag and patrol that area, you'll be in pretty good shape. I'm using the Grim Citizen as my primary weapon, the Corrective Measure as my heavy weapon, and Pocket Infinity as my special weapon. And before I get started on the feel of Iron Banner 2.0, let me just say that Pocket Infinity is probably the best gun in the game for PvP, and it's definitely the best special weapon in the game for PvP. It destroys people if you can get the timing right. Most of these kills I'm getting, I probably wouldn't be getting with a regular fusion rifle, but because I have Pocket Infinity, I'm just murking them like crazy. I almost feel like I'm cheating running this thing because it is so OP. But that's kind of how Destiny works, you know? What guns you get lucky enough to get really determine how well you're going to do in Crucible. And that's one of the main reasons I try not to take it too serious. Well, you know that, and the supers and all that other crazy stuff. So, on to Iron Banner 2.0. In my opinion, not all that much has changed. I can't really tell the difference in time to kill in the new Iron Banner, old Iron Banner, and just regular old Crucible. And I get that you're not really supposed to notice a difference if they're within a couple light levels of you, but if I recall correctly, there was at least one 26 on the opposing team in this game, and I did not feel like I killed him any quicker than the rest of the guys I was going against, and I'm a level 30. And to me, it should feel as though I'm shredding through him. You know, this is Iron Banner where power's supposed to matter and all that jazz. I also didn't feel like I died quicker or slower from 26s to 30. You know, when a 26 is shooting me, I feel like I died just as quick as when a 30 is shooting me. And I just don't see a big difference there. And that kind of bothers me. In my humble opinion, the difference between Iron Banner and regular Crucible now are minuscule, if there at all. And I might be off my meds on this one. You guys might watch the gameplay and be like, Merc, you're dying way faster from that 30 than that 26. You're crazy, man. And it is definitely possible that that's the case. But the most important thing to me is the feeling, what I feel when I am playing, and it just doesn't feel different from regular Crucible when I am playing it. Now, I love what they did with the reforging stats and the temper buff and enabling Iron Banner armor to be as strong as Raid Gear and all the other little things they did with Lord Saladin, but as far as the actual gameplay goes, it doesn't feel much different to me. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Iron Banner. I mean, that pretty sums it up. It doesn't feel different. That's the main thing, so I probably won't be playing it too much more, except with my friends to goof around. But since we have some time left in the gameplay, I'd also like to give you guys some insight to my strategy, particularly on this map, Firebase Delphi. Now, if you notice, I don't really wander away from the B flag too much. I'm not camping, but I'm trying to cut off the main pathways from their home flag to the B flag. And the main ways they're going to take are the window outside of B. If they have the C flag, they're going to go through the window outside of B. It's like right above where they spawn, so they just, you know, it's habit just to jump up there. And the other big long hallway on the other side of B if they have the A flag. Every once in a while someone will come from the middle, but mostly it's just those two sides, you know. In Destiny, the Crucible or Iron Banner kills matter a great deal more compared to like objective play, even in objective game modes, which is kind of crazy, but that's another topic for another day. But players still love to go to the B flag, and they'll take 20 deaths if they have to just to get it, you know. So if you play patiently and work your way around the B flag and try to pick off players one at a time, and, you know, tuck behind cover, reload or whatever, then try to get another one, you should be fine. I think one of the biggest things in Destiny PvP is trying to isolate shootouts to where, you know, you're only dueling with one Guardian at a time, because if you run up on a group, you have absolutely no chance unless they are just Timmy no thumbs. You know, with the amount of health you get in this game, it's really hard to pick up a double or triple or even multi-kill without, you know, using a super or something. But especially since the radar is always on, you know, I heard in the new DLC they're coming out with modes where the radar is not, you know, always on, and maybe they don't have supers and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that. But with the radar always on, you know, they always know where you're coming from. So I just would try not to run against people that are, in groups or whatever. I would try to just take those one-on-one. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And if you dislike it, please leave a dislike so I'll know I need to get better. But any feedback is much appreciated. I just started doing this and hopefully I'll have time to continue. I really enjoy it. My Twitter will be in the description. Please follow me if you get the time. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later, daters.